first fight in Poland. Shoot, even before that, I fought in South Africa, 2004, against #7 cruiserweight in the world. He just lost his world title in a fight, and I was, you know, I guess I was the bounce back fight, you know, and I was sparring with Jean-Marc Mormec, you know, and they were like, hey, Cunningham, you want to fight this guy? And I'm like, sure, you know, so I was the underdog then, won that fight, fought Krzysztof Wladimir, you know, from Poland. A funny situation in that first fight, I lost my O, but we got the immediate rematch. Got back over there, won that fight. I knew I was the underdog then. And from there,
immediate rematch.
Immediate.
Based on great management.
Yeah, true. And then my next fight was against the undefeated, I think 22-year-old Marco Huck. Yeah, I was like a 7-1 underdog. And the main thing we did was keep the faith, you know what I'm saying? When you believe in what you're doing and when you love what you do and when you work hard at what you do, nobody can stop you, you know? That's the way I feel, that's the way I felt. And going over there to fight Huck in Germany on his promoted show and stopping him in the 12th round, it's unbelievable. I can't even explain to you that feeling, you know, because and hearing all of the, I read all the websites, and I read I was 7-1 and all this and that, and it's like, wow, nobody thinks I'm going to win, you know, even the American media didn't. And I understood though, because here it is, I'm going to Germany, I'm going to the Lions Den, you know. In Germany, we always say they already got one judge in the pocket, already. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, and that second one, they may have a second one. You don't know. But fishy things go on in somebody else's home court. But so I've always been the underdog, man. Always.
Is it an advantage to be the underdog, you know, as far as motivation, preparation?
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, for so long, being an underdog for so long, that motivation is just built in now. You know what I'm saying? So, shoot, look at my record. How many times have I fought in Philly? You know, as a cruiserweight, it was only one time. And then, you know, now I fought a few times now as a heavyweight. But as an amateur, I started boxing. I never really had that home court advantage, never, even as an amateur. So that's the kitchen I cook in well. You know, going to somebody else's hometown, just not being. I'm used to not being comfortable. You know, I learned to work in uncomfortable situations. Heck, I was in the United States Navy, man, for 4 years. Overseas, you know, working 16, 17, 18 hours a day on a flight deck. You know, so I'm ready for hard work, no doubt.
And just that, like lack of comfort, lack of comfort and things like that, just makes you tougher, harder, you know, tougher to beat. Is that what it's about?
It really, lack of comfort. When you can perform in lack of comfort, it builds something in you. You know, I know I'm not gonna mention any names, but I see fighters, and I see how these guys, they're so comfortable at home, you know, or close to home, and it's like, you wouldn't do that overseas, you know. I've seen guys go overseas and break down mentally, you know, because they're not in a comfortable setting. I could care less about where I fight. You know, we can have a ring on the moon, and Steve Cunningham is going time, you know.